In the year 2002, the city of Phoenix had the dubious honor of leading the nation in fatalities that involved running a red light. But it wasn't just Phoenix. It was bad throughout the whole state. There were 6,172 accidents that year in Arizona related to traffic light violations, with over 6,000 injuries and 42 deaths, all because people were running the red. The Bible says, "A prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished." This is Pastor Tom from an undisclosed location somewhere in the continental USA, and this is Fuel for the Fire, Volume 602, Running the Red. When you look back at the calamities you have faced in your life and trace the chronological path back from there, you'll see that you ran red lights to get there. There were warnings you ignored. Wise people see the red light and stop. Foolish people fail to heed the warning and face the consequences. Sometimes we run red lights in the area of personal finance. When you see the bank account dwindling or the credit card balance mounting, it's time to heed the warning. But if you choose to plunge ahead and not change course, you'll find yourself in real trouble. When you think your tax return or some other big windfall will bail you out, that's a red light. When you count on overtime or bonuses to pay your monthly bills, you're running a red light. You're headed for problems. Opposite sex relationships are another area where there are warnings designed to keep you from pain and heartache. When you ignore those warnings, you'll get burned. Proverbs 6 says, "Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? Can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned?" But the ultimate warning sign is a restless spirit, a spirit that does not know Jesus. Over and over, the Father will woo the lost soul. Time and time again, the wayward one feels the pull to seek the Lord, but instead he chooses to pursue life his own way. A prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. If we ignore the warnings, financially, sexually, or spiritually, we may get away with it for a season. You may think you fooled everyone and you're smarter than the rest, but don't mistake God's patience for your cunning. God is simply giving you an opportunity to choose His way. The inevitable result of running the red is being blindsided, and it's the one you don't see coming that gets you. Are you running any red lights these days? Are you ignoring the warnings? Are you at a crossroad today that involves a choice? One is the way of the Lord, and the other requires that you ignore the warning. The wise man sees the red light and stops. The fool passes on and is blindsided. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.